So for those of you just joining us in our grandstands, watching the Coca-Cola Arena, what we've got out there at the moment is our champion Galloway. So our champion Galloway is our winners from their respective classes. Their classes 116 through to 121. And they are eligible to compete for the red, white and blue RASV sash.
Wouldn't you like to share with all our friends here what you've been talking about? How good the weather's going to be for the Gary Owen?
It's going to be fantastic.
We're getting down towards the business end. I'll let you compose yourself there because I put you under the pump, didn't I? You're having a private conversation with your good friend behind. You thought I was going to ask you about your private conversation and you cracked up, didn't you?
I did. Talk about spare of the moment questioning from up here in the broadcast box. Brought me undone for sure. And I'll get back to my coffee, I think, and watching the wonderful horses that we're seeing in our champion Galloway. Great lineup out there. Fantastic.
Actually, I've loved our Galloways today. Of course, our showhunter Galloways over in Ring 2. It's been some lovely ponies. It was interesting yesterday, Case, as we're getting towards the end of our day here. It was quite fascinating. We were talking yesterday about this year. We've never seen probably so many varied colours of horses.
That's right.
And yesterday in a lot of our classes was quite colourful.
It was good yesterday for the reason being that we had our ponies in for the last 2 days here at the Royal Show, and one of the things we got to see was some of our coloured horses coming through. We had the likes of a Palomino. So for those of you sitting in the grandstand that are thinking to themselves, what's a Palomino? Well, a Palomino is almost a blonde, so to speak, a very light coloured, gold coloured horse with a flaxen mane and tail, a very light mane and tail. A real natural blonde, yes, exactly. Then we also had coloured ponies. We had black and white horses out here. There are coloured ponies called pintos. We also had buckskins out on our arena as well. And our buckskins are almost a dun colour, a roan, with a lot of black mixed through it. So when we speak of a buckskin, they've got dark points, dark legs, dark mane and tail, but their colouring's almost that of a roan horse. So it was really interesting to watch all the different colours that we had out here.
It was interesting. Our judge at the time, Mr. Simon Durante, came up and had a chat with you in the box through the day, and it was interesting to see his style of judging yesterday too, which was quite innovative and quite good to watch, actually.
It was very interesting here from a Royal Show perspective because without letting anything away, here in the broadcast box, we know who the champion is already, but unfortunately we can't call that to you because what's going to happen now is, as you can see, our steward, Miss Di, has gone and told our red coat who has won champion. So each one of our riders sitting in our champion lineup at the moment, their hearts are about to skip a beat because any minute now, the horse that ran second in their class is about to enter the Coca-Cola Arena. So you'll be watching all of them anxiously looking towards our red coat here to see if it was indeed the horse that ran second to them. And in a minute now, you're going to see someone give their horse a pat because they're just about to realise they've taken out the champion Galloway.
Isn't it interesting? All their faces were turning right.
It was. But what we did see, getting back to what we were originally speaking about yesterday in our pony ring, our show hunter ponies, Simon Durante, our judge, worked out our second competitors on the circle as well. So, mind you, he had less horses to judge than what Gina does out there, but at the same time, it was good because it left that element of surprise.
It brought a bit of theatre, didn't it?
It did. So
Really
everyone sitting in the grandstand had no idea who took out the champion or reserve.
Well, we know, and so does one lucky person out there at the moment as well too. So we'll find out who our reserve champion is very, very shortly. We'll bring all that action to you in a moment or two. And then the lady that's standing behind me, we're going to take downstairs and have a chat with her because her favourite event's coming up very, very soon. Lisa Coffey, We can nearly say this is Lisa's baby, our Shetland Pony Steeplechase, can't we?
It is indeed a lot of fun, and Lisa was here with us last year. And of course, what an event spectacular we had out here last year. And our juniors really, really love it.
Do you know where she got the idea from?
Where?
You've been watching Facebook lately?
No.
On my Facebook yesterday, I got the Donkey Derby from Ireland. It was the funniest thing I have seen for a long time. Ridden by jockeys.
Yes.
And we had a real, Simon was up here when we had a real giggle and laugh. And I thought, Lisa, that's where you've got the idea from.
Well, we don't have the Donkey Derby, but we do have the Jockey Derby with our Shetlands on Sunday night here. So Sunday we will see our Shetland Steeplechase final. And believing me, ladies and gentlemen, we bring out the real deal. We bring our jockeys from Flemington out here as well. And you think that's fun going around Flemington Racecourse at 65 kilometres an hour? I can assure you that our jockeys are more worried about going around the Coca-Cola Arena at about 20 kilometres an hour. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we now have the results through for Class 81S, our champion Galloway, over 14 hands and not over 15. Remembering too that there is a trophy rug here, and that is supported to our winner if our winner is APSB registered and the owner is a current financial member of the APSB. Also here awarded is the Sir Norman Meyer Trophy supported by the Warrender family. 2, our winner takes home a woolen trophy rug supported by Future Farms and Horse and Rider Boutique. So we thank those that are supporting us through the Royal Melbourne Show. Now, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it is now my time to call forward our champion, and that goes to number 825, Royalwood Opening Night, exhibited by Romsey Park and Sue Thompson from Croydon in Victoria. Opening Night is a brown gelding side by Royalwood Boy Soprano, and the dam was Sun Smart. So Royalwood Opening Night was foaled on the 23rd of November in 2008. So this bloke's a 6-year-old gelding. And as our judge, and friends down there, Sash, our champion for 2014. Remembering the Sir Norman Meyer Trophy here, supported by the Warrender family. And that beautiful garland about to be placed upon our winner's neck. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasure to introduce to you your reserve champion for 2014 in our saddle section. Goes to exhibit number 525, AP First Impressions. Nominated by Chelsea Morelli from Kembla Grange in New South Wales. So this particular horse is owned by the Morelli family, and of course it's a chestnut, foaled on the 12th of December in 2005. The sire was Rothwell Toy Town and the dam Askina. So congratulations to our champion and reserve out there for 2014. So plenty of photos down there for our winner, our champion and reserve champion. Of course, our winner being Royalwood Opening Night. And as you can see, many photos down there too. And our trophy rug supported by Future Farms and Horse and Rider Boutique. As very shortly we will see and send off our riders. And I think it fitting we might play something a little bit different. Well, I've said it on many occasions today when our champions parade out. What a fitting song, simply the best. As they are just that tonight, as tonight is their night. And of course, our champion, Royalwood Opening Night for Romsey Park and Sue Thompson in Croydon, Victoria. Our reserve to AP First Impressions, come all the way from Kembla Grange in New South Wales. And I'm pretty sure Chelsea and the Morelli family are going to be pretty happy about that indeed, as the crowd roars as you make your way out of the arena very shortly.